you want to review recent events, you should check the corpus. Why not open your ring terminal and take a quick look?
Believe it or not, this is part 10 of Death Stranding 2 gameplay. I mean, I'm not entirely sure why we're both here. Well, I know why I'm here. And I suppose you guys are going to be watching me play for the next hour, hopefully. I think I took on, if I'm not wrong, a side quest. So let's have a look. Yeah. If I'm not wrong, I think I took a bit of a detour here. Oh, I might decide to Yeah, I'm not entirely sure whether the crossing over here is probably the best idea or not. It's going to probably take me a long time to get through there. But let's just crack on with it, to be honest.
Is restricted inside facility grounds.
Oh, I've got to, I suppose, carry that, haven't I? Hopefully I'll be able to load it up on the side of the tri-cruiser. Oh, is there one already there? Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, is it? Let me see. What can I actually do with this? Let me do some cargo management. Take on orders. See, if I do this one at the same time, I should be able to go directly from that other location. Yeah, I've got enough equipment as it is. What can I actually do with this though? Yeah, let's load that onto there. Same with chemicals. I think I'm just gonna have to store this. Just gonna have to carry that and hope for the best, I suppose. Why do I need a ladder for? I don't really need a ladder. It's not coming hand so far. And I've got 3 PCCs. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that into private locker. Same with this one. I think one should be enough, if anything. Is there anything else that I can put onto the tri-cruiser? I don't think so. Right, that seems a bit better-ish. Let's confirm that.
Commencing route creation.
Yeah, I think that's where I need to go. And then straight from there to here.
Delivery route finalized.
So that should be okay. Yep. And let's head on out.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Just gonna have to carry you then, aren't I suppose? Oh. can't even carry that onto the tri-cruiser, it's just too much. Let's activate this terminal again. And I'm hoping now that I brought it closer, I should be able to put that in. There it is. That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, that's better. I wonder if there's... No, I've not got access to garage. Otherwise I would have probably see if I can build another vehicle. Something a bit more... a bit more comfortable. Anyways, let's get going. Oh, this isn't ideal, is it? I've just got to go all the way around for this. Should have just done that to begin with.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Let's do some scanning on the way. Oh. Why did it go into slow-mo? Okay. Given that it's night time, I am wondering whether it's going to probably trigger that timefall rain. If I go this way, I'll pick up that liquid carbon dioxide. Let's go a bit faster, shall we? See if this will come in hand for anything. Can't carry anything else. Bit of a wasted journey, I suppose, there. Well, let's just crack on and drop this off. Hopefully we're not that far off from our destination. Oh, damn. I think I went a bit too fast for my liking. I think if I go any faster and if I crash again, the last thing I want is for all those materials to become useless. We're nearly there. Right, let's see if I can offload some of this cargo.
You make deliveries even at this time of night. That's good of you. Must have been a tough journey for you. But as long as we get what we need.
Damage that I've
I
just
wasn't expecting you to make
had
this
on
delivery as
the
well.
tri-cruiser.
Thanks, mate. I'd say it's about time I gave you this. designated more materials for your use. Don't hold back on our account.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
With your help, we were able to improve the design of the spare ammo container and create a version with a much bigger capacity. That's not an overstatement. It'll let you carry a lot more ammunition. That way, you don't have to bring so many weapons and can rely on just a few favourites. That sounds good to you? Give it a try.
Oh, that's really handy.
Well done.
So, okay, so I'm not entirely sure. Do I have to add it on as part of one of my skills? It's saying that I've got a bigger backpack. Okay, so that's what I've got to do. I've got to add it on. Actually, let me just put the back on, put that back on, and then I'm gonna see if I can put this a bit further down, but it does seem to take up a lot of space. I'm not entirely sure if it's really that useful as it's intended to be. Grenade pouch, attach that. Actually, if I select that, adjust position, and stick that one there. Same with the other one. Hopefully it might be able to let me put the backpack on. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Let's see what else I can fabricate. Overall, that decrease. Okay, increase the more, the greater weight reduction. And that's quite useful actually. Yeah, I don't think I can add any more, but I might as well add this third grenade pouch. Oh, okay. I've got a recycle thingy here. No, I don't need to do anything there, really. Can I take on any more orders? It's a bit annoying that I can't really... And I'm just not entirely sure whether I'm getting dragged into side quest now. Return to order list. I'm not going to take that on at the moment because I've got one already that I need to fulfill. And if I'm going to come past here anyway, I may as well do it on my way back. So let's just... Yeah, I'm going to rest up a bit because I want it to be daytime. I think it's easier travelling during the day. Now I don't know if that's me thinking...
Sam, you know that harmonica of yours? Why don't you try playing it for a little bit?
So yeah, I don't know if me sleeping and making it daytime is going to mean actually that there's less risk of encountering BTs.
Let's take 5.
I mean, it's wishful thinking, but No harm in resting, is there? Right, let's wake up and get going. Okay, so there's no cargo there. I might as well just put my heaviest equipment here. So what's the heaviest thing I've got? Contaminated soil. I can definitely... Although you use a bit of this first. Yeah, put this onto the tri-cruiser. Followed by one of these. Same with PC. Again, why? How? I'm sure I sent that to a private locker. Yeah, I'm gonna stick that back in. Just don't want to be carrying so much stuff for the sake of it. That's better. Oh, and this as well. Same with the ladder, I don't need a ladder. Yeah, I think that's about it for now. Let's see if I can put anything else on there then. Got assault rifle, grenade pistol, smoke grenade. Shotgun. I'll put up one baller gun on there as well. I can still place a few more things. I can always come back to it. Smoke grenade. A few okay, maybe not. I don't think I can place anything else. Yeah, that's quite decent. Oh, we just gotta deliver some of that other cargo. I think it's a standing run if I'm not wrong. Shoot. Let's go around. Right, I've got to go all the way through up there. Must be a better way around. I think just this game's starting to become slightly annoying, to be fair. Because every 2 seconds you're just crashing into boulders. I wonder if the first game was like that. They just stumbling and crashing and stumbling and crashing. Starts to lose its appeal, I think, at some point. Right. I'm sure I can see it from here, so I'm just gonna...
Commencing route creation. Delivery route final.
Yeah, this... Where's it gone? Let's try that again. So I'm going to remove all the markers.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Yeah, that's better. Oh, that wasn't healthy. Just going to make sure that when I drop off the cargo, I use a bit of spray kits, just to make sure that I can get the full ranking S.
Almost there.
And to be fair, this was a bit easier than what I expected. I was expecting some form of fight.
Are you sure you have
Encountering
enough
some-
materials, Sam? I think you're short on special alloys. You'll need to procure them somewhere else. Are there any facilities with stores nearby?
Oh, come on, you tell me now. Let me go around. Let me just drop this stuff first. Yeah, so there's some stuff here. And I wonder whether it might be some of the equipment that I need. Oh, okay, these are just carrot crystals, really. Not really that helpful. Right. Let's see what I can offload here. So I need some special alloys. Let's see what I can do around here. This is just a train of battery now.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
So there might be some equipment around here near the towers. Okay, am I stuck against the current? Wonder what that vitals analyzer thing is. I think it might come in hand a bit later on. So may as well grab it. So there's some resin here. But it's not, yeah, I don't think this is going to be classed as a special alloy. To be honest, I've not been paying attention to whether some of the items that I've had have a specific category, and whether special alloy is a category of itself, or whether any form of metal should count. But we can give it a try. Yeah, still nothing here, so I think I do need that specific category of stuff. So I need to go all the way back to this base.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Oh, I hate this map system. Honestly, it's just complicated for the sake of it. You've got to set your path in a specific way.
Commencing route creation.
There.
Delivery route.
Now it's finalized. So at least I know where I'm going now. But yeah, I think there could have been a bit of an easier system. Easier way to set your route. So I've got some headache pills there. And I'm wondering whether actually it's going to become a feature of the game where you start getting headaches as you progress through the game in true Kojima fashion. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. Where am I going? Okay, so I need to get past here somehow.
appreciate your service. We We'd given up all hope of ever seeing this. I'm so glad he managed to bring it in.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
As always, thank you. Hope we can count on you in the future.
Order completed. Well done.
Right, so I can see some special abilities. So I need that one there. And I can take some special. I'll take the bigger ones. Hopefully that should do it this time. I know I'm getting a bit carried away here, to be honest.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
I think there's a benefit to...
Commencing route creation.
I think there's a benefit to...
Delivery route finalized.
Anyway. Right, so where's my room?
Commencing route creation. Delivery.
Too fast now.
Must have been further enough.
I should have done both.
Not enough resources, huh? But what the... Not enough resources, huh? But what exactly are you lacking?
Okay. So how much more of it?
Please submit materials.
So what does this do? How do I upgrade? Maybe I should. What is that? still. Yeah. Okay, so I've done that though. Yeah, I've done that. Does that mean I've got to go black? Yeah. Set my location first. Because I think there's an item that I need to take. The other place.
Commencing route creation.
As in,
Delivery route finalized.
yes. That is Chisholm. Right, so I've got to deliver that in the best condition possible.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
So basically, as slow as possible, really. Head on out. Yeah, now he's struggling.
Order accepted.
I suppose that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Just gonna make sure I do this as slow as possible. Hopefully it should be a bit of a smooth journey. Especially if I decide to go over that bridge over there. As in the longer bridge. And I don't think it should cause any damage to the paintings that I've got to deliver. But this is just a really wacky game. In pure Kojima style. Oh crap. Oh. Should have slowed down a bit. Why is it speeding up? I'm not even doing anything and it's just speeding me up. Right, I think I'm nearly there.
Just a bit further now.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Right, I might as well use some repair spray kit because I've clearly damaged some items. Might as well use all of it now, to be honest. Yep, that's used. No, okay, so that's content damage. I suppose there's nothing I can do with that.
Glad you could make it all the way out, Sam. Right then, let's have a look at this order. Did a little restoration, did you? You managed to get it here in this good of condition? That's a pro for you. We'd already written this off as lost. You've made everyone's day bringing it in. I have a feeling this data will be of use to you. Take it, please. We're increasing your allocation of materials. Hope it makes your life easier.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
When operational, the mines can provide us with a steady supply of natural resources. And with raw materials like that at your disposal, you'd have an easier time making deliveries. It's a good reason to restore any other mines you happen to come across further down the road. Oh yeah, north of here are some much bigger mines even. Used to be you could find active mines scattered all throughout the continent. Because of the gold rushes, you know. From what I understand, the rail network was pretty extensive before the Death Stranding, and unmanned trains filled to the brim with precious minerals ran day and night. I should mention that we're actually developing a new system that's something of a successor to the old railways. If you head north, you can see it for yourself. I've shared data with you for an electric shock absorber you can attach to your backpack. While equipped, it'll reduce the damage you suffer when struck by electrical attacks. Even better, it'll also harness some of the juice to recharge your batteries. Goes without saying, that could come in very handy. Be sure to give it a try sometime.
Order completed. Well done.
How does Kojima come up with all these wacky tech? It's quite funky in terms of just the various different things that he comes up with, such as this item about getting damaged with an electric weapon and then charging some of your batteries at the same time. Gotta hand it to him. Right, so these I can put into okay, maybe I don't need that, but the ceramics, vehicles and active skeletons. So, what can I actually... So that I can recycle and just get rid of completely. But I wonder if... To be honest, I'm just wondering whether I've got too much here. I'm going to put these in a private locker. Because I'd rather take some of this ceramics with me, just in case somebody does turn around and say, oh, we can create a road, or... Then I think at least it'll make my life a bit easier. That I don't regret having to come back. But at least now I can go in straight into that DHV, wherever it is, there it is. Let's go and hopefully carry on the story a bit.
I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Perhaps we could take a break?
Oh, maybe. Just maybe. Might be able to access garage from here. Yeah, okay. Let's see what I can make. Still nothing. Okay, at least I can restore some of my cargo. Or, I mean, put it into private locker. So I can put those in. Same with those. That one there. Done. So that's reduced my weight quite a lot actually. Let's just go down and carry on the story. What a tramp, he's not even showered yet.
Are you all right? You were talking in your sleep. Kept repeating the name Amelie.
Sam, Tarman here. I'd like to brief you on this next order of yours. Once you're ready to head out, access the delivery terminal on the DHV Magellan to proceed.
So I'd rather have a quick shower. Although I know what it does. That looks better. So let's go to the surface and get this underway.